Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Oh, looky there, looky there, looky there. We're back again. It is yet another one of these in the buildings, man. Good to have all of you boys here.
And girls.
And girls too. Girls too. I don't want to forget them. Good.
We don't discriminate.
In the room
and them, they, their.
Yes.
Cats, dogs.
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you. Cats and dogs. We don't get put out by people.
No, we don't.
Welcome all people. We are a fledgling company. We need all of the people we can get. I'll take the theys and the thems and the shims and the hims. I don't care. I just want to listen.
Yeah.
Mike and Rudy here on In the Building. It is show number 438 of said In the Building from the Texas Cheerlicker Studios, which today comprises 3 different locations and multiple states. Today, the Texas Cheerlicker Studio emanates from Alamo Heights, Texas. We claim our own town. You know, we have our own cops and everything. I'm glad to see that San Antonio voted for Project Marvel. Those of us here in Alamo Heights could just hang on and wait and see how the vote turned out. I'm glad that y'all did the right thing. It also emanates from San Antonio, Texas, the home of Rudy J. And it emanates today from the palatial home in Southern Florida today, where the audio disseminator Jose Bouquet joins us from his sister's home that she shares with her husband, world-famous Mexican soccer play-by-play man. His sister, in her own right, a former Emmy Award-winning newscaster, right? Bouquet, reporter, television reporter?
Yep. She won an Emmy once, yeah. Wakeboarding.
Okay. Wakeboarding. What network?
What network? Univision Deportes?
Oh, my
Univision
God.
Deportes. Oh, sorry. Univision 41 in San Antonio.
Okay. Oh, she worked here and you didn't even know. Very good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Univision here in town, San Antonio.
Wait one.
God. Okay. God almighty.
Yeah. It's classic.
Bouquet is in Florida. I guess he's got a bachelor party or wedding or something like this.
Bachelor party.
All right. Is it related? But it's just completely coincidental that your sister lives in Miami, or is she going to the wedding too? Is it people y'all both know?
Very coincidental that it is in Miami. So
okay.
2 stones, 1 bird.
All right. Well,
yes, you flipped that.
So the run sheet looks crazy today as I look at it.
I don't know why he has to put it like that. He could have just put Matt Khalil. I don't know why he has to put that.
I hear by the way, why do I hear the intro in my ear, Bouquet? I still hear the show intro just a skosh. Bring that all the way down, sir. Thank you very much. So we've got huge penis.
I didn't
right in the middle, and it's all. He makes the font bigger than all the rest of it, which is funny. Bookie curse, which I want to get into because he is in Miami, where something really terrible has happened, but nothing compared to the Cowboy news we have today as we come on the air, which is very weird. I want to get that out of the way first because it's horrible, and I'm still processing it. And we don't really have any details.
We don't have much information.
We don't have anything at all. All right. So about 30 minutes ago-ish, we find out that Marshawn Nealon died. The noted Dallas Cowboy. The 24-year-old defensive lineman who they just drafted last year in the 2nd round, who is I don't want to get all weird, but I mean, this is a massive loss for the Cowboys defense. I know that's horrible to say. Kid just died, but the kid was coming into his own. He was playing pretty good. He had joined the rotation.
Just scored a touchdown.
He had the tutty the other night on the block. And the Cowboys, I'm sitting here drinking coffee, listening to Wu-Tang Clan, reading about giant penises because of y'all. It's your fault, Rudy. You brought this to my attention. Then I get this thing come across my newswire from the Cowboys.
I'm stop laughing.
I know. We'll get to it. Cowboys statement: it is with extreme sadness that the Dallas Cowboys share that Marshawn Nealon tragically passed away this morning. Marshawn was a beloved teammate and member of our organization. Our thoughts and prayers regarding Marshawn are with his girlfriend Catalina and his family. So all these reporters that work in the Metro Sex have now been tweeting in the last 30 minutes. Every single one of them have talked about how cool, chill, gracious, whatevs, fun-loving, accommodating, approachable, gentle, nice, professional. All these words have been thrown out at Marshawn Nealon. Just a good young kid, He's playing for the Cowboys. He's 24 years old. He's a member of their rotation on the defense. The team's struggling, obviously, but, he had the touchdown the other night. What in the hell happened? No one knows at this point.
No, they're not releasing that information just yet. So.
No, his agent has released a statement. Jonathan Persley, who's known him forever, he wrote, "I'm shattered to confirm that my client and dearest friend, Marshawn Nealon, passed away last night. I watched him fight his way from a hopeful kid at Western Michigan with a dream to being a respected professional for the Dallas Cowboys. Marshawn poured his heart into every snap, every practice, every moment on the field. To lose someone with his talent, spirit, and goodness is a pain I can hardly put into words. My heart aches for his family, his teammates, and everyone who loved him, and I hope that they feel the support of the entire football community during this unimaginable time. I ask that you please give his loved ones the privacy and compassion they need as they grieve this tremendous loss." Fellas, I'm still processing this. I just watched this kid have a good game the other night. One of the few kids that had a good game on defense for them the other night, special teams.
Let me say something that may come off as I'm making a joke, but I'm not.
We got you.
I'm watching. We're talking about this guy dying, and again, I'm not making a joke. Bookie's just having his breakfast. He's just having his breakfast. Mm-hmm. We're so numb to death.
Why are you calling me out like that?
No. I'm trying to make a point. If there's something in your mind that you want to do it, because when you die, we're gonna say, "Damn, that sucks," and we're gonna go on about our day. You won't matter. So you might as well do everything that you set out to do in this world, because it's just the way the world is. Life goes on. And again, I'm not calling out Bookie. I'm trying to make a point as to how we should approach living our lives, man.
I gotta pay bills when the show's over. You
know what I mean? And it's just like, yo, man, go do it. Because when you're gone, we're gonna have breakfast. We're going to have our waffles, and then we're going to go to the bachelor party, and then you're going to go be with your lady. I'm going to go to a couple meetings and be with my lady. It's like, do whatever it is you have in your head, because when that casket dips, it's a wrap, and we're going to move on. This is a cowboy, and Bookie's just having some waffles.
He probably just got up 30 minutes ago, right before the show.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. That's a sad, sad story.
Yeah,
that's a story. I don't know the kid from a can of paint, but 24. God, man, I'm double him. I'm 48 years old.
Yeah, and when something like this happens, the first things that go into your mind are words that no one wants to think about. How's a kid this young, that healthy, die? I mean, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what occurred? But can't be anything good, man. And it sucks. I don't remember. Have we had a Cowboy pass?
I was the kid that
was on the team.
Wasn't it the kid that they were in the car wreck together?
Yes, it was. What was his name? Oh, what the hell was that guy? Y'all help me out, Thunderdomers. Help me out in the building. You're right. The car wreck.
And remember, and keep in mind, just speaking of the world going on, the Cowboys played, and not only did they play, the kid who caused the wreck had burned streak marks in his hair and was on the sideline.
Josh Brent, was that the
guy's
name?
I think it was something like that. Remember that? And I was like, it was almost, I was like, wait, this is a lot for me to, like you said, Mike, process. Like, and again, they were best friends. Brent, I'm sure he's still not gotten over it. I'm not, calling out Josh Brent, but it's just goes back to my point. Like, Josh Brent was on the sideline with burn marks in his hair. Cowboys playing football, and we on social media talking about why they ain't running the ball, why they ain't stopping the run. Some kid just burned up in a car wreck 3 days prior. crazy. I think that was the last one though to answer your question.
Yeah,
Mike.
you're correct. As soon as you said that, I realized, yeah, Rudy's right. Josh Brent got in that car wreck. What was the kid's name that got killed? I can't think of his name anymore. Y'all help me out with that. What was the
I
guy?
can't
that got
remember
killed,
that.
the Cowboy. And I feel poor Josh Brent, who made a horrible decision to drive blasted. They were both wiped out drunk. He wipes out, kills the other guy, the Cowboy teammate. Josh was never the same. He got suspended for months. Jerry felt bad for him. Actually gave him a job working in the Cowboys distribution warehouse. Y'all remember this? Keep him in shape. And the Cowboys took a lot of shit. Jerry took a lot of shit for letting Josh Brent come back and play some. A lot of people thought he should be put in jail. People wanted to ruin his life because he made a horrible decision to drink and drive. That was his best friend that died in that car wreck. And people want to just people just want to punish the shit out of the guy. And that guy was never the same. He was a really talented player, was never the same, and didn't play very long after that. And Lord knows whatever happened to Josh Brent. But was it Jerry Brown? Thanks, Rube. I think it was Jerry Brown. Thanks, Rube, the dude. Wow, we're still processing this. We've had Cowboys pass young that were already done playing, like Mark Tuaney died. Mark Tuaney overdosed on heroin about 4 or 5 years after he retired. Remember that?
What was the running back died early in a 1-bedroom apartment that we were
Marion
mad
Barber.
Marion Barber. He wasn't old.
No.
That was my first Cowboys running back, Marion the Barbarian. Shout out to him.
Didn't he commit suicide?
I don't
Barber?
know. I don't remember.
believe he
I think he did. He wasn't in a good space.
No, he was never in a good space. He was a different cat, very quiet, subdued, all that kind of thing. Yeah, so Marion Barber was already done. Mark Tuaney had retired. I can't think of another one. We've had Cowboys get into trouble, you know.
I remember the Chiefs. If we just stay in the NFL, I remember the Chiefs and they played that Sunday. The Chiefs had a murder-suicide. Remember the dude killed his girlfriend, then killed himself. He was an active Chief. Yeah. And the NFL said, we can't reschedule these games.
Well, of course not. You know, you can't. Life has to go on, Rudy. Like
it's crazy, man.
You're in the office playing football. Derek Thomas got killed in a car wreck. Speaking of the Chiefs, but this is the first Cowboy like in the middle of his prime, this age. I think it was this good.
Was Air McNair active?
I think he had just quit, or he had just retired. Right? Yeah. Okay. Poor Steve. Steve never saw that coming. She came up behind him and that to him, and then remember that scene?
The documentary.
I never saw the documentary.
The documentary made it seem like her ex-boyfriend may have done it. Is that what you got from it, Bookie?
Yeah. It wasn't an opening shot. This girl killed her kind of case.
Everything I've been led to believe, and I believe to this moment, is that she went nuts because he tried to end the relationship.
Because he had a whole other family. He was a married man.
Yeah. Shoots the guy in the head, gets into his lap while he's already dead, and then shoots herself while she's sitting in his lap. That was the official
crazy. That was official. Fucking crazy, bro.
Crawled in Steve's dead body's lap while he's sitting there dead on the couch.
Romeo, that's weird.
They die together. God dang. Ain't no piece of pizza worth all that.
No.
So anyway, if you see something, Bouquet, before we get done on Marshawn Nealon, let us know. Otherwise, we're just going to keep rolling. It sucks. It is in the building. Show 438. Already had already had a tip.
Who was it
today? Forget. It might have been. Go back up, Bouquet. Donate to us via the super chat if you want to. You want to jump in there and help tip the show? You certainly may do that. You can buy us coffees, which is another way of giving us a tip. You can become a member to the buymeacoffee.com link, which Bouquet always lists into the tweet, into the chat rather. And if you want to become a member, you can certainly do that. The members are just $6.99 a month to get all of the exclusive members only videos and shows and content that me and Rudy and Bouquet produce, and swag giveaways, and bottle giveaways, and all kinds of things like that. So let's restart the show here and just take off. And if you see something, Bouquet, let me know.
We got to wait. Yeah, I'm sure this is going to be tomorrow. This is going to be Monday. Maybe Monday we'll get some more clarity. Not that we need. The only people that need clarity is his family. But just on our end, as far as this show goes, we'll probably have more details probably by Monday over the weekend.
All right. Well, I was going to razz Bouquet.
What happened?
And Marshawn Nealon's passings kind of just put a cloud over everything. But I was going to get Bouquet shit.
Why?
Because he flies into Miami last night. and Eric Spoelstra's house burned down.
It was me.
Did y'all see this?
I did it.
I was sitting here this morning listening to gangster rap, getting ready for the show, and I'm like, "Oh, Bouquet's in Miami. I wonder what I just decided to go see what the news is in Miami tonight." And Eric Spoelstra, the future Hall of Fame head coach of the Heat, who may be the best coach in the NBA now that Pop's retired,
Definitely one. If he ain't,
certainly one of.
he's top 3.
How long has he been in Miami? 20 years?
2011.
Damn. Was his first season as the head coach?
Yeah, and LeBron tried to get him fired in true LeBron fashion. Remember, he shoved him because they were 9-8. He pushed him, goes up to Pat Riley's office. At this time, he doesn't know that Pat is a dog, and Pat don't tolerate any bullshit. Pat told Magic Johnson to fuck off, okay? He had no problem telling LeBron, hey, LeBron, number one, your boys ain't flying on our plane. That's one.
Right.
Number 2, I'm not coaching again. Number 3, don't ever come into my office and tell me who I can and can't hire as my head coach.
Yeah.
Lock the door on your way out.
Yeah.
And then they went on to win 2 titles.
I know. Pat's a goat. Pat's a stud. All right. This is Local 10 News in Miami. I'm not sure what network it is, but it's Channel 10 in Miami. A large fire erupted Thursday morning at the home of Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra. According to Miami-Dade Fire Rescue, the fire was reported just after 4:30 a.m. at the home along Southwest 80th Street. I don't know where you are, Bouquet, with regards to where Spo's house was. Officials say firefighters arrived at the scene, found 2 structures on the property engulfed. MDFR said in an email to Local 10 News, the call was upgraded to a second alarm for additional manpower. There were 2 buildings on the property. Video taken at the scene shows Spoelstra standing outside of the home looking very distraught, of course. Firefighters apparently had a hard time getting to the house because he has a mansion and because the walls, the fence around the property.
Mike's frozen. Mike is frozen.
Mine is?
Well, Mike is frozen.
I'm frozen. No, Rudy, you're frozen, Rudy. Don't worry.
Mike was frozen.
I'm not frozen.
Okay. You were.
No,
I
good,
was.
Mike. Keep
All
going.
right, let's go.
Trying to
Mike.
slap me?
Yeah, like
when
wake
I
up.
freeze up, Bouquet, I think I'm fine.
I was gonna air McNair you.
So
that's not funny. That's not fucking funny. Jesus, Rudy.
You did that, Rudy.
That wasn't funny.
If you do air McNair me, get in my lap. Let's do it. Make sure you get
not, God forgive me, man. It's not funny.
God
All right, go ahead.
Oh, they had a hard time getting to the house because the fence was so tall around Spoelstra's house. He's got one of these big ass, houses.
You can't get to it. It's like you can't just roll up to Spo's crib.
Right, and the house is covered in trees. A lot of rich folks, celebrities, will get these big walls. They have trees everywhere. You can't even tell there's a house in there. It's all in like a little makeshift forest. And the thing is a total loss. So Bouquet, nice work, bro.
This also could be his ex-wife because another reason Pat Riley is
You're just firing him off today, baby. Yeah. I like it. Hell yeah.
Another reason Pat Riley is Matt Khalil is Pat was like, hey, Spo. Hey, Spo, I know you're going through a divorce. Yeah. I'm going to give you an extension, but let's wait till the ink's dry so she can't get this. You remember that?
Yeah.
Like the day after his divorce was final.
Yeah.
Eric Spoelstra signs a $90 million.
Good for him.
Shout out to this sounds like oh, you want to keep 90 million from me? I'll burn this bitch down.
Mm-hmm. Other people think it might be the ex-wife too. They're saying she was crazy.
And then remember there was the rumor she was knocking down the Latino.
Yep.
On the Heat.
Yep.
Joaquin, what's his name? Joaquin, but they denied it, but still.
Yeah. What's his name, Bouquet? What's his last name?
Tommy Hawkes.
What was his last name?
Hawkes.
Okay. I'm glad you didn't say Jacquez or Hawquez.
Yeah, it's also Jaime, not Jamie or Jaime. Yeah.
There's some crazy gals down in South Beach. Remember Dwayne Wade had a hell of a first wife. Remember that?
She was a little off too.
He had to get custody of them kids. And for the man to get custody, now granted it's Dwayne Wade, but still, you gotta be fouled up for the dude to get custody.
And what's crazy, Mike, even though the courts have years of proof that she's crazy, it still took them damn near 10 years to get custody, even though the courts knew she was crazy.
Right. The boys were damn near grown by the time he got custody.
That's why you need Orlando Kell, fellas.
I'm right. Oh, geez. You also need Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate agent of In the Building is Jay. He has been one of our OG supporters from day one of In the Building. And
thank you, Jay.
So Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate agent of In the Building. Every time I look at his social media every other day, he's closing or he's selling.
Or winning an award or up
winning
for an award.
Yeah, getting named this and getting named that. Shout out to Jay. If you don't have the right real estate person in charge of your deal, whether you're looking to buy or sell, if you don't have the right guy or girl at the top of your food chain, which the food chain when it comes to real estate is the agent, everything else is going to get fouled up. So make sure you get the best guy in town. Jay Ribaldo's our guy, 210-887-1081. You can hit him up at jribaldo@kw.com. You can also look at all of the different things he's got listed on his gorgeous website. It is ribaldo.com. Ribaldo.com. All right. I don't want to sit up here and speculate what happened in Eric Spoelstra's house. It was a funny joke about the ex-wife. We're not going to.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. The jokes, just jokes.
Yeah.
Don't cancel us.
So where are you, Bookie? I'm excited that you're in one of my favorite places to visit.
I can't.
I don't know that I could live there because I'd probably be dead within a year. But you are in a place that I love to visit, and that is Miami, Florida. Can you what? Now, Miami's kind of like Dallas, and it's got a lot of different suburbs and stuff. There's a lot of parts of Miami with different names. So where are you in Miami proper, or is there a little town you're in?
I'm in South. Where are we? South Beach?
Of course you're in South Beach. They're rich.
We're in the Miami Modern District. I'm sorry.
Miami
Mimo.
Modern. Okay.
As it's called.
They call it Mimo. Oh my God.
I give him shit for not knowing stuff about like San Antonio. He don't even know where the fuck he is now. That's true. South Beach. I don't know, Bouquet. Look out the window. Do you see a massive fucking ocean? Then yes, you're in South Beach. If not, then no. God almighty. It's called the beach because it's on the water, Book. If it's on the ocean, you're in the South Beach area of Miami, sir.
Mike and Rudy, by the way, you guys got the official invitation from my sister whenever you guys want to come down.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, Bookie.
I'm not kidding.
My wife and I do not take those kind of invites lightly. If you tell us that, we pull up.
Carla, Rudy said that they don't take those invitations lightly. So if you tell them that, they're going to pull up. Jose Luis said they just need confirmation from him, and then he's good. You're good.
Okay, outstanding. We'll take care of the dogs.
Sounds like an in the building roadie to Mimo.
I know Rudy, and he'd be down to go to Miami and he goes in Miami.
So
and not come back.
So my Miami experience was
Miami Modern. Okay,
I went to South Beach in 2010, and the Internationals, they had their babies butt naked, and the women were topless, and it wasn't a big deal. I was like, "Yo, babe, why is that woman topless?" And then we asked a couple of the locals. They were like, "That's what the Internationals do." I was like, "But their baby is naked. The little boy, his little pee-pee is out." And they were like, "Yeah, they do. They're just babies." I'm just like, okay. And I saw the Jersey Shore cast. I was a huge That's Jersey one of my. Shore. I was a Jersey Shore fanatic, and I saw them. They were recording their show at South Beach for whatever. So, and two crowns with Coke was $40. So I haven't been back.
I imagine it's the same price as Rudy.
No, it's high, bro. When Bookie drink beer tonight, bro.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So Bookie is literally only like 8 miles from Eric Spoelstra's burned down house.
Are you sick? Oh,
yeah, Bookie.
Yeah, I burned it down. It
got in last night. I would not have.
I got here.
Did you hit the streets?
Oh my God.
Yeah, of course. No, I got here and I just went straight to my sister's house. I made a stop at Eric Spoelstra's, and then, that's it.
That's not funny, Bookie. They're looking for a suspect. Don't say that.
Mimo is not technically South Beach, but it is along the water. You're like literally 50 yards from the Atlantic Ocean, dude.
Yeah. My sister and them, they live like 5 minutes from here.
Yeah, like for real 5 minutes. Like you're if you go that way, you'll run out of road in like 1 minute.
So your sister's neighbors with Eric Spoelstra.
Oh, it's like basically like 8 blocks. Yeah. kind of same
Basically,
name.
yeah.
So Spolstra lives in something called Belmead, and the neighboring neighborhood is to the south of Belmead is Mimo, where Bouquet is today. So he's in pretty good.
I like your
cotton.
interest in this geography, Mike. You
No,
really
hey,
are
you
down
wait.
with maps.
Hey,
This is-
time out, dude.
it's
You don't know who
geography.
this is. Mike Effin Taylor. This is what he do. If you tell Mike, hey, Mike, where the hell is Mattress Firm, Texas? Rudy. So if you head out toward Odessa and you hit a right, first of all, you're gonna see this beautiful scenery. And this motherfucker knows where everything is.
Well,
You haven't figured that out in a year, Bookie?
it's an affliction. Yeah, don't let me stop down our show by looking at Miami area geography.
I thought it was just Texas. I didn't realize that Mike was just into maps.
No, he's a geography buff, dude.
No, dude, I'm in
This is what he do.
Yeah, so I've never spent any time in New Jersey. I've been to the airport, but I'm going to spend Thanksgiving week in New Jersey, right across the Hudson from New York, in Hoboken, the birthplace of the great Frank Sinatra. Anyway, so and you ought to see my ass looking at Hoboken area geography.
See, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I plan to go to the Frank Sinatra Museum they have there dedicated to him. I'm excited. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I just want to know where you are. And for no bullshit, we'll get back to the show. But Nina and I, we have talked about. You're right. This is the show. What the fuck we say is the show. We've talked about, like, there's an app where you can sign up and you actually go and you babysit people's dogs.
Yeah.
And we don't have dogs now. We are dog lovers. She swears we're not getting a dog for a long time.
I don't believe her. We'll
see. But a really cool idea we've talked about really in the last several months, because our dogs are old and we knew this day was coming, and now that it's here, it sucks. But we've talked about using that as kind of like a place to travel, like a travel itinerary. Like, we'll just go wherever we're needed. Now, if somebody needs us to go up to Montana and watch their horses feed their pigs for 3 days, we're willing to do that because we're animal lovers. All you have to do is fly yourself there, but you get to stay at the people's house for nothing, I think.
Rich people let you stay. And Bookie, I know you got out of San Antonio okay, but I know you don't pay attention to the world.
Right.
I don't know what time you leave Monday or Sunday, but you're in Miami, and that TSA line is going to be fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want you borrowing money from your brother-in-law and sister because you missed your flight. Get there 3.5 hours early, sir. That's Miami. That's not San Antonio International, sir.
No, shout out to San Antonio for just letting me just walk right in. No, not nothing. It was great. But I will say that worst case scenario, if our flight gets canceled, there is a group drive back with that whole bachelor party group. That would be insanity. That would happen. So,
well, Miami is on the list of potential airports that may have massive delays this week.
Mm-hmm.
I know your sister loves you for like 3 days, but I hope she realizes this could turn into an 8-day thing with her. She may pay for you to go to a hotel just to get your ass out of her house.
I definitely am good in short doses. I'm a very small doses kind of guy. Big doses is not good.
Not good. Not good. So for your sake, I hope you're able to fly out Sunday night, man. God almighty. Raul is in the building. Says, I just left Miami. Flight was delayed. Of course it was. Prepare for it.
My flight here was delayed.
When do you fly out? Sunday night or Sunday afternoon?
Monday night-ish.
Monday. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll be in San Antonio by 6:00.
Or do I need to prepare to do another remote at one of the area Texas cheerleaders?
That might be the case. That might be the case. Who knows?
Speaking of, we are going to be, so Bouquet is not with us tomorrow because he does have a bachelor party and wedding stuff and whatever. So I am in charge of running the show. And the only way that I can run the show is if either Rudy comes to my apartment or we just take it on the road somewhere, which we are going to do tomorrow. Rudy J and I will be doing a live edition of In the Building podcast at noon, not at 10, at noon, to give people time to get out there, give the store a chance to open up and get going. Giving away some swag. We're going to raffle off a bottle of Buffalo Trace whiskey. We're going to give a free In the Building t-shirt to anyone who shows up and uses the In the Building code to get 5% off any purchase at this particular Texas Cheer Liquor. And the one we're going to be at tomorrow at noon is the Bulverde and Evans Stone Oak-ish location. If you're in the Stone Oak area, like say you're going 281 northbound, you exit, Evans, take a right on Evans, go all the way down to the corner of Bulverde and Evans. There's a Sprouts grocery store there. It's just down the street from Lady Bird Johnson High School. Their quarterback's the next TCU great. Watch out for him. We'll be right there in that shopping strip there by the Sprouts on Bulverde and Evans. That is the home of Texas Cheer Liquor number 6. Rudy and I will be doing in the building there tomorrow. And yeah, I saw y'all's podcast edition. That old Forester y'all were pimping was nice.
That's $1,500 bottle.
Ooh, damn. Did he let you sip any?
Oh yeah, but then he took it home. So tomorrow we're gonna do the T-shirts if you with the purchase, and then we're also gonna give away a bottle of Buffalo Trace. But and we'll talk about it more tomorrow. But Monday, we're also going to give away another bottle of Texas Cheer Liquor number 8, courtesy of the Baseline Bums.
Oh,
I got a text from AJ Agapito, who we joined Baseline Bums last night. Be looking for that, but he texted me, "Hey man, we would like to give something away, courtesy of Baseline Bums. Venmo'd me the money." So we're gonna give a bottle of Lalo away on Monday.
Dude, that's
courtesy of Baseline Bums.
Shout out to the Bums. You know, I've really started to like those dudes. They're growing on me. I like both of them. AJ's a talented dude. Rob works his ass off. They do a great job on that show.
Their TikTok is jumping.
It's jumping. And they asked me and Rudy to join their post game last night. And he asked me last week, and I'm like, oh, who are they playing? The Lakers? Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Sure, no problem. And I forgot about it until last night. I'm like, fuck, this game starts at 9:15.
It almost went to overtime.
And went to overtime, and it had 66 foul calls. Rudy, come on, man.
The refs.
The NBA cannot allow some bullshit. 66. I didn't go to bed till 1:30 almost. That's bullshit.
This was 2 weeks ago. Legler said there was like 11 guys averaging like 11 free throws.
It's ridiculous.
It's bad. I know, like at the beginning of the season, they always have these stupid rules they're enforcing, and it's over the top. And last night was one of those cases. Like 80-something free throws last night.
Come on,
man.
Ass whip, man. And what made it even more of an ass whip is the damn Spurs got beat. Of course they did. Que la chinga. Had a double-digit lead in the third quarter.
I had a flashback to last year, Mike. I was like, wait a minute, this is a team from last year. They can't close.
This was the team from 4 years ago with Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell and Jeremy Sohan out there sparing everybody else up to death in winning time and getting beat, what it was. And getting their ass handed to him by DeAndre Ayton and Rui Hachimura. That's what I took from that. Luka's going to Luka. There ain't no stopping that dude.
They didn't even have Austin Reeves.
Without Reeves, no LeBron. I mean, he's still technically not there. He's on the team, lest you forget. So it's an extremely shorthanded Lakers team. And the Spurs go on there and play well. I don't want to shit on them, but because there was some positivity. You know, Wemby's in foul trouble all night. But, you know, and I saw some stuff today reading some of the post-game carnage that they need to get more help for Wemby in closing time, and they absolutely do. But they still only got beat by a bucket. And if frickin' Julian Champagny can make a fucking free throw in winning time, we probably are going to overtime. This team still can't make threes, and they are terrible at free throws. And that's why they got beat last night.
Yeah, they are the 26. During the game last night, I looked after I saw them miss another free throw. I was like, let me see where they are as a team. In the middle of the game last night, they were 26th in the league. That's only 4 teams are worse than them. That's no bueno. And then number 2, and Mike said this last night on the Baseline Bums pod, like, yeah, we might need Fox, especially with Harper out. Y'all got to take off the cautiousness of Fox. Again, I don't want him to come back too early. Hamstrings are tricky like a calf, but if he can go, it's time to go. The West is tough, and you want to get the best seed possible. But Wemby needs some help in closing time because really outside of, Castle, he's kind of struggling with his confidence jump shooting wise. You need a guy that can break the defense down and get shots for other people. Wemby getting the ball out on the perimeter and attacking and then getting 2 or 3 offensive foul calls last night. He definitely needs a little bit of help. But game 8, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to panic or tell people to, Katie barred the door, the house is burning, nothing like that. But yeah, they could use Fox, especially with Harper going to be out the next couple of weeks.
Oh my God, they need Fox bad. This is a kid they traded a lot for to get. This is a guy they gave a contract extension to in order to make the trade work. They need Fox, and I've wondered if they did last week, and I was just like, well, if it's going to continue to play this well together, you almost like you might want to. I was just kind of half joking. I'm like, y'all need to tell De'Aaron Fox he needs to get his. I bet Fox is thinking I need to get my ass back on the floor. These boys are rolling on without me. But the last 2 games in Phoenix and then last night, we saw reality. They finally played some decent teams, and now they're losing games, but just not shocking.
And Sohan came back.
Yeah,
and I like Sohan a lot, but he's not the guy that's going to be able to stop DeAndre Ayton. So as much as it pains me to say it, they also miss Bookie's guy Cornette.
It's some white skin on that court.
They miss Cornette too.
Tell him, Rudy.
Because when Wemby and props to JJ Redick, as soon as Wemby would go to the bench, JJ Redick, and here comes DeAndre Ayton, and they just throwing the ball right at the rim. And the Lakers would attack the basket, and it was a layup line when Wemby wasn't out there. So
Olenek came back last night, but he was on a minute's restriction.
Spare.
He's on a minute's restriction. But yeah, they need Luke Cornette because they got their ass toe up inside. And with Wemby in foul trouble, Luka had fun throwing all those lobs last night. Wait, why are you outside?
Yeah,
and how are you still running the show?
I'm a badass, guys. Don't you worry.
What are you gonna give us a tour here?
Are you on the palm? Are those palm trees?
These are palm trees. Yes, I'm actually getting in a car right now.
What?
You're getting in a car?
Why?
Yeah, because I'm like that, guys.
Wait, are you about to take a trip?
I was eating just now. Yeah, I was on breakfast. Now we're taking a trip back home. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, you were at a restaurant?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Y'all were in public? What is the matter with you, dude? Oh my God! Are you serious?
I was talking about burning down his house in public. Yes.
Wait, this whole time you've been sitting in a restaurant?
I thought you were in the kitchen at your family's house.
Yes, very much out and about. Yes.
What if we had tech issues?
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm on 2% battery life on my phone trying to charge it.
That looked like a Tesla you crawled in the back of.
It is a Tesla.
Yeah. Is it your brother-in-law's?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so back, dude.
I can't deal with this kid. I cannot deal with this kid, man. I cannot deal with this kid, man.
Zoe's in here loving it. Zoe Faye, blue skies, palm trees, producing on location.
Hey,
Jose living his best life.
Mute yourself.
All right.
Because I can hear the.
Serious? Oh my God.
I don't want to hear Elon say take a left.
How far are you from home?
We're a few blocks away from home, I guess.
You probably didn't even pay for your own damn brunch either, did you?
Of course he didn't.
I didn't. No, I did not.
This
Bookie
kid,
is a textbook. Mike,
look
first
what we're
of all,
dealing with.
I'll say this.
Oh my God.
I want to rip him, but I also want to give him a reach around because he's on a bachelor trip. He's out to eat. He's with his family, but yet he still got time for us. So I'll give him a reach around instead of ripping him.
Or should he have told his brother and sister-in-law, this is great, I appreciate it. Can you guys bring me something? Because I have to work for 1 hour is all we're basically asking you for.
Yeah, we're going to get out of here in an hour.
God. Ruben Villegas is in here. Bookie is a textbook millennial. Yeah, right.
No, Bookie's a Z. I know he's a millennial. He's a Z. He's a full-blown Z. I don't give a shit when his birthday is. He's Gen Z. Dude, you had us out. You had us talking in a public restaurant,
you have AirPods in?
Yeah, I've had my AirPods in. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm not a savage.
People just see you. So you're being an asshole talking to your phone in public is what you're doing.
Yes. And again, we were talking about how I burned down Eric Spoelstra's house, and people were just like looking at me like, what the fuck?
Now, that is something that Americans have started to do a lot. I cannot stand people that talk on their phone out loud in public. Like they'll put it on speaker. That's become a thing. I don't know why.
Oh, it's bad at the shop. At Texas Chill Liquor, they always come in on their phones, on speaker. Can I help you find anything? I'm okay. Then they get to, hold on a sec, Mom. And then they pay. I'm like, you can't just tell your mom, I'll call you back in 2 minutes.
Right. So Ruben says there's a term called a Zeardo. That is a Gen Z weirdo. A Zeardo.
Ruben's making up shit.
That would make sense for me.
God almighty. All right. I had more Spurs points to make. I'm assuming we're on the air right now. Yeah, we're going over the interwebs.
Yeah.
Everybody watching.
I'm still seeing comments, so yeah.
Yeah, you guys are money. This is great.
Wemby has got to learn how to stay in games when he's not having a good night or he has foul trouble.
Go ahead.
Phoenix's coach and then your boy JJ Redick last night have put on a clinic how to defend him at this point.
And Phoenix too. It's when you have an alien and the whole league is on notice and the whole league is watching his first few games and the whole league's watched his first 2 years and everybody just kind of throws their hands in the air. And then all of a sudden you have the Phoenix Suns who say, there's nothing that anyone in the world can do with him. So let's just send 2 small humans at him and see how he reacts. And it worked. He looked confused against Phoenix. Yeah. And when the Lakers sent the double team, he looked. And that is something every superstar, when Kawhi was here, he went and talked to Kobe. Hey, man, how do I beat the double team? What do I do? And Wemby's just getting it a lot earlier because he is an alien. And that's why I demand that they get a shooter before the trade deadline. Well, when Fox comes back, that's going to help out. But we have got, even if it's a statue, a dude that can't jump over a piece of paper, they're going to have to get somebody to be on the floor with him that is a real threat to knock down open jump shots to help him, because right now the blueprint is, hey, we can't stop him. Let's just send 2 at him and hope he gets confused.
Yeah. Last night, Dallas's own Marcus Smart, one of Bookie's favorite players.
I call him Marcus dumb after that play. He almost
he almost shit the bed, but before that, at the end of the game, he did a hell of a job on Wemby and everybody. He had a damn good game for them last night. God, I would love to have him as a Spur. He is what I was hoping Jeremy Sohan would eventually be.
Me too.
I don't see that happening at this point, but yeah, I love Marcus Smart.
They didn't re-sign Sohan for a reason.
Hey, man, watch out for the damn Lakers. You know, they brought in Smart. They got DeAndre Ayton feeling good about himself. Hachimura's a freaking glue guy inside for them. They have Austin Reeves coming back. And, oh, by the way, LeBron still on the team. And they have Bronny. So watch out for those Lakers, man. They're going to be hell. And freaking Luka Doncic. Every time I watch him, I just – for years when he first got into the league, I would just get frustrated watching him. Now I just laugh because he's still, even though he's lost a lot of weight, he looks great.
He still plays fat.
He looks like a guy who has no business with 35, 18, and 11 every night, yet he does.
Bro.
He's half-assing out there.
It's looks ridiculous. Jeff Teague tells the story. It was Wesley. He was with the Mavericks. What was his name? Wesley who? God. Matthews.
Yeah.
Jeff Teague said, it's Luka's rookie year. And he goes up to Wesley Matthews and like, hey, man, y'all just going to let the white boy shoot every time? And he said, without hesitation, Wesley Matthews looked at him and, excuse my French, it's early, says, that motherfucker cold. Because when you look, like if I was a real hooper, if I was 6'6", 6'7", and I was a real hooper, I'm a pro, and I'm just watching him, I'm like, he's not doing that to me. That motherfucker is not scoring on me. Yes, he is. He is a cold-blooded killer on offense. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's like stop, hesitation, bump you, step off you, move to the side, butt a jumper. He's ridiculous, dude.
It's stupid. He looks like he's the least athletic looking dude out there.
Him or Joker. Take your pick.
He looks slow still. He's so wide bodied, and he's fucking Charles Barkley running point guard.
He's Larry Bird.
Ridiculous. He is Larry Bird. He's better than Bird.
He's better than Bird. Yeah,
I think he's more skilled than Bird. But he's a modern Larry Bird. God. Are you back home there, son? Sounds like I guess that was a short drive.
Yes. I'm back to the humble abode. Yes.
What was the name of the place, and what did you have?
The name of the place is called Doggies, I think. It's a
And
Venezuelan
what did you
food
eat?
place.
Oh,
So-
cool.
I had a cachapa, and I had 2 empanadas.
Good for you.
Okay. A
Thank you.
cachapa.
What's a cachapa? What is a cachapa?
Imagine like a crepe, but a little more corny, a little more sweeter, and then they have a big slab of cheese on it with what I don't know what it's called in English, but it's called nata. It's kind of like sour cream, cheese, not really like
This Cuban stuff you're eating?
Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
of
there's a lot
course.
of us down here. We claim a lot of this territory down here.
Well, be careful because you know the country's out to blow you people up right now. So just be careful. Tell everybody you're Cuban.
This is
Very
how they
much
go.
so.
This is how they go roll up on
Rudy's got his
Bookie.
ice skater on with his Selena on the front.
I know that's bad time. That's bad time.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mexicanos in ice. Hey, man, hey, $50,000 signing
I
bonus.
know.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. Hey.
I thought about it, but then I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Are you able to fire off the logo of the next live spot?
Of course,
So if
we
I
fired off
say-
the ones earlier.
If
We're
I
good.
say,
And have you put?
if I say this part of the show is presented by Tri-City Pain, then yay, the logo
course.
pops up. Ah, look at my man, hey, mijo. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Look at that, Tri-City Pain.
Mike, let's go. You need to go
We
for your
do.
show. Let's pick a date. We're
All right.
producing on air. After, I'll talk to you. We'll see each other tomorrow in person.
get
Let's pick a
exam?
date. Let's go get exam. I want my lower back stretched out.
Yeah, my
Pause.
shoulder needs it.
And let's roll on it.
All right, my shoulder needs it. I haven't had range of motion in probably
Yeah.
4 years, ever since I wiped out in the ocean, trying to act like a damn waterman, stupid ass redneck from Fort Worth, Texas, out there acting like I was a Hawaiian and blitz my shoulder trying to paddle. All right, let's do it. We'll go to the one up near Stone Oak. All right,
Yeah.
the headquarters is on Stone Hue. Here in San Antonio, Texas, Tri-City Paint Associates, quality care delivered. They are located in San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, Corpus Christi. They are a statewide company. They're our first statewide sponsor that's literally have branches in all major cities of the state, which I'm super proud of. It is Tri-City Paint Associates. If you need rehabilitation for whatever reason, these are our people. The last thing they want is a lot of times doctors will tell you, "Oh, let me take a needle out and cut that open, and I'll have it fixed up, no problem." Why do that? Why have invasive surgery if you don't absolutely need it? These boys can get you back doing your life without surgery. It's Tri-City Paint Associates, 844-789-7246, located in all the major areas of the great state of Texas. And it's Tri-City Paint, the official rehab clinics of In the Building. Tri-City Pain. A couple things on the Spurs. We'll get that. We'll keep going. But you talked about the need for Fox. I was saying this last night too. They're asking so much right now of Stephon Castle.
Too much.
I think it's almost going to have a detrimental effect on his defense and his offense. He can't be a hangdog by the end of every game. They need Fox back just to spell him stuff.
While I agree with you, Mike,
Mhm.
a part of me is shocked because you're very demanding of people that we consider our stars, and he is definitely considered one of our stars. And when we look at the position he plays, and when we look at where he's drafted, and when we look at him being the second best player on the team, is it really too much to ask for him to be a two-way when he's essentially our new Kawhi? Kawhi had to guard the best player every night, and he was expected to score the most, but he is only in his second year. But I do agree with you. It's been a bit much on him, but I do think Fox and Harper being such great really good defenders, I think that'll take some of the pressure off of him as well. But I am a tad shocked that you are kind of giving him not a pass, but kind of like, hey, man, get a guy some help on defense type thing.
Well, I can only go on what I see. And what I see is a tired kid by the end of the game. So
Good point.
Maybe he doesn't have that in him.
Not
quite.
yet.
Or maybe once Fox gets back, he will be able to do that because he won't have to carry such a large.
And it can
load.
change off. Like, okay, we're playing Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Fox, you got him 1 and 3. Castle, you got him 2 and 4. Because as much as I jerk off Kobe, when you look at it, Phil didn't make him guard the best guy the whole game. Phil would do it in spurts. So you're right on that point. Like, yeah, Castle can't do it for 48 minutes, but maybe he can do it for 20.
Yeah, something like that. That's the point. Yeah, the thing I took the most last night was we need De'Aaron Fox on the court ASAP. That's the biggest thing that I took away from last night. All right, it says huge penis right in the middle of today's run sheet.
I thought that would get the people going.
Where did you even see this story? Let me guess. TMZ.
I saw it on TMZ, and this, I guess we can go in because this is gonna be my punch.
Oh, you want to do? We can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch this young lady.
All right, let's get into it then. All right, let's just do it. Let's just get violent. Rudy's he's already offended several races today.
It's fine.
We made jokes during Death Talk. Now we're gonna punch women. Let's
punch a woman. Why not?
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
Okay, tell them who you punching. What's this chick's name? She's a reality star?
She's a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, ex-wife of former offensive lineman Matt Khalil. And her name is,
Okay.
Her name, wait, I know he's an ex-Viking. Is he retired? I think he's retired. He's retired.
Right.
Regardless,
Okay.
I'm punching Haley Khalil because Matt Khalil and her have been divorced since 2022. It's 2025.
Yeah.
This man has remarried and has a child.
Just shut up and let me answer.
Yeah. He is remarried and has a child. And Haley Khalil, because her team has told her, hey, you need 15 minutes. Your career is dying. Give us something juicy. And boy, did she. She let the world know that the reason her and Matt Khalil's relationship didn't work out.
Yeah.
Because their sex life would often end with her in tears.
Jesus.
Why did he want to cut her?
No, she said his unit is like 2 Coke cans stacked on each other. So not only
he was ripped her apart.
So not only is he like this, but he's like this. And she said they tried everything. She said they tried everything. Therapy, lube, what? Because she just didn't enjoy having relations with them because it was 2 Coke cans stacked on each other, and it ended up, no pun intended, tearing the relationship apart. Now I seen,
she was just ripped apart to have to end the marriage.
Yeah.
It left a giant gaping sore hole in their lives.
I'm punching her. I'm punching her because, like, yo, man, this man, like, how you know his current wife want all this information out to the world? That you think it's
big old long black
white one?
Big old, like, come on, Haley. Like, nobody needs to know all of this. Punch you for being desperate for attention, and give a. I can't even. I guess this will be the first reach around within the punch. Give a 2-hand reach around to Matt Khalil.
God,
we all dream of that thing.
She said in this podcast you're referencing that she actually looked up perhaps the possibility of getting liposurgery up in there to make more room for this man's member. Good Lord.
Yo, I don't even know how that works.
Yo, 2 Coke cans. So like sometimes you get the length, sometimes you get the girth. My man Khalil got both. Shout out to him.
Wow. Well, Haley has now released a statement this morning to TMZ.
What'd she say?
The most credible news source in America. I care deeply about respecting his privacy and the integrity of what we shared together.
That is
you don't. Punch you, Haley.
You don't.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man. During our live stream, we talked about so much more than what's being highlighted that you knew this was going to be the love in our marriage, the growth we experienced, the depth of our connection. Yeah. My right eye's been crooked for a long time.
So then basically he never got no dome. How you do that? Can you put your mouth around a Coke can, Mike?
Okay, so it's also called
dome.
I can't do it without biting it. My teeth.
Try that water. Try that water bottle. Oh no! See, that's too much teeth.
Hold on, Rudy. You're gonna get into the territory when Mike starts deep throating things for the show again.
Yeah, but I can't deep throat Matt Khalil. You
don't know that.
Khalil.
You don't know that. You
Yeah,
gotta
if it's
try
Coke,
it first.
I can do a wine bottle, but a Coke can stacked on another one, bro. No way.
Bro, shout out to Khalil, man, because
Shout out to Khalil.
God told me, Rudy, you're too handsome. I'm not giving you a big cock too.
Oh, no.
That's the thing dreams are made of, man.
Wow.
Women telling you, nope, don't come near me with that thing.
You know, it's
But
funny, Rudy,
his new wife ain't having no problems, or is she?
that we know of.
Or is she? Or see, I've always said, you watch porn and you see these guys that have these massive ass dongs, but I don't ever think, wow, I'm jealous. I'm like, I don't want that. No, these poor guys are never able to go balls deep ever.
That's true.
Even with giant porn stars with gigantic peaches, these dudes are never able to just go full balls deep and experience that full just deep climax.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
to get
true.
nasty, but seriously, these
No,
poor
you're
guys.
right.
Or if it's so round, yeah, you're like you said, you can't get dome. I thought the black man called that brain. It's also called dome.
Brain, dome, sloppy toppy.
Okay, sloppy toppy.
Yeah,
Sloppy
I'm more of a
toppy.
sloppy toppy kind of guy
Learn
myself.
something new every
What
day.
big Bookie? You like it to be spit on?
I was more thinking I was doing the spitting, but yeah.
What?
Ba-ba! Bang bang!
Rudy, this is your fault. You set him up for that.
Too easy.
I don't want mine spit on for the record.
No, that's cool.
In case y'all wanted to know, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
If we're being transparent, fucking do all of that. Fucking do it all, yeah.
But I was telling my wife, because I saw the story when I was next to her, and I was like, babe, I saw my child's head come out of you. And she was like, yeah, babe, but it can be too big and then it
Not
can be
during
too small.
sex.
She was like,
Yeah.
I want it right in the middle. She, I was like, well, have you had some too big? What are you saying? Have you had something that was too big, babe?
Oh, don't be that guy. She's got 2 kids with you. You're fine. Don't be that.
I have a
is
question.
is this some cock she's missing?
Wow.
No. She fantasizes about it while she's with you. It's just fine.
Yeah,
You're still
whatever. Gets,
benefiting.
Yeah.
Would you? Okay, that's the. Would you rather be her banging somebody else using your name or banging you using somebody else's name?
Ooh,
'Cause that's quite the hypothetical.
that is a fuck.
Fucks with your manhood.
You can just give it to me and think about him. Give it to me. Don't give it to someone else.
That's
To think about me.
fine. I
Yeah,
have
fuck
Is the
that.
name like close? Like if it was like if someone called me like Juan Pablo instead of Jose, I'd be okay with that. But
No,
if
you
it was,
can't
like-
say it out loud. You can't call me Marcus.
Nah,
You can
see, if I
think
got-
about Marcus, but you
Why
can't
did the
call
name-
me Marcus.
Why is it Marcus?
Because
Why
my
are you
wife
using
likes
that?
black men.
Oh, okay.
Big old long black one.
Touche. All right, I want to punch.
Who?
Such a letdown after your punch. Your punch is the best of the week. I want to punch every stinking member of the college football rules committee that put together these damn playoff rules we currently have in place.
Help me out. What happened?
I bitched about this last year. I'm going to bitch about it until we're going to have to extend the playoff bracket, even though I don't want to.
Damn.
Because
Don't tell me that.
as long as we're going to let these ding-dong conference champions into the playoff, it's going to be screwed up. We're going to have like we had last year with SMU. Fucking who were the other ding-dong last year?
Boise State.
Boise State. Thank you. So the first college football committee is out this week. The poll.
What happened?
The one that matters.
What did you not like, Mike?
Memphis and Virginia would make the fucking playoffs if it started today. Memphis is not even ranked in the top 25 in the AP poll. It's
Didn't
bullshit.
they get beat by somebody disgusting recently?
Yes, but they're first place in the American Conference. And so if it were this playoff started today, Memphis is going to the fucking playoffs. That's bullcrap.
Because he's your guy and y'all have I've seen the text messages. Y'all have a personal relationship. It's your guy. Would you say the same if it was Trailer?
Yes,
Wow.
absolutely.
Okay.
Texas Longhorns would curb stomp Memphis. They'd annihilate UTSA. It wouldn't even be close. But that's the life right now because we're for whatever reason, we're just so territorial in this country. You know, by the way, I'm fine with the playoffs. I don't love it. I was fine with the BCS. I was in the minority on that. Whatever, we got to have playoffs here in America. We just can't have a season and whoever has the best record's the champion. Now we have to have a tournament to determine the real champion. That's fine. It is what it is. But it is a crime that a team from the American Athletic Conference is going to make this tournament. Right?
That is a crime.
It's a crime. Memphis is not even ranked in the top 25 of the college football committee poll.
You're kidding.
But have to put them in by virtue of them winning their conference. Virginia, where would they finish in the Big 12? Middle of the pack. In the SEC, dead last.
Dead last.
Dead last. And Virginia's a playoff team. But it is what it is. And Texas is in the SEC now. They got Texas ranked 11, but the Longhorns wouldn't get in right now. Because they got to make way for Memphis and Virginia. Bullshit. That's the cost of being in big Southern John Plantation country. That's the stubbornness of Americans and their geography and we got to have divisions and we got to have conferences and all this we got to have all these things that define us and group us, and it's bullshit. We should rank all the teams 1 through 12 and put them in the playoffs regardless of what conference they're in.
Yes, it should just be top 12.
It's insanity. Makes me nuts.
That's a good punch, Mike.
Dude,
that's a good punch.
Crazy nuts.
Zoe Faye, I feel for you. Before we end this, since I talked about it, Zoe Faye says, "Yep, my ex-wife told me about some Jamaican dude she hooked up with like that. Tried to make me feel better by saying it was painful, just horrible."
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. Sorry about that, Zoe.
All right, I can tell you that I have sources.
Okay.
And it depends on the girl, of course, but I've heard from a couple of different sources throughout my lifetime. I won't say who, but they have been with men in their past that when he pulled it out, they were literally frightened of it and didn't even know where to begin and hated it. Hated it.
Really?
Didn't like it. Yes. Too much. Haven't you seen Full Metal Jacket? Tubuku. No
Good
boom
reference.
boom. No boom boom with Soul Brother. Tubuku. Tubuku. Ma'am. What
Anyway.
we have here is a fine specimen of Alabama black snake. But it ain't too goddamn big. Okay. Remember that scene?
Big old long black one.
I appreciate Mike wearing the Black's barbecue shirt with this conversation today, too.
Oh, I support the blacks. I like the blacks. The blacks are great by me, Bookie. Everyone knows I love the blacks.
Mike, you have black friends.
The blacks like me more than Obama. I have black friend. All right,
moving on.
To whoever winds up marrying Haley, what's her face in the future, because they'll probably need Orlando Kell too. It'll be something else with a guy like that. I'm not trying to give his personal business, but let me tell the whole world that he had a massive cock, and it's why I left him, because the sex was horrible and it was painful. What a biatch!
She said it would. She said it would often end in tears.
Oh, maybe he held her down and just got his anyway, and she's all tore apart and dry heaving. Orlando Kell can get you.
Sorry, Orlando.
Is the penis in your marriage too massive? Well, then call Orlando. He doesn't just serve dudes. Women hire Orlando too. And if you thought it'd be cool and chic to be with a brother and it wound up being the end of your vagina being alive because it's now dead, then call Orlando and get you a nice small white man in your life by calling 210-775-4995. It is Orlando Kell. He is a sweet man, a fine, educated man, but in the courtroom, he turns into frickin' Heisenberg. He is Orlando Kell Law at gmail.com, or reach out to me. I will give you Orlando's cell phone.
Hey, Tommy Lee said, hold my beer.
He did. And how'd that relationship didn't last either. Although I think Pam's cool with that. She can handle it.
Pam, she handled it.
Yeah, she's with Liam Neeson now. Have you seen the size of that son of a bitch's hands?
She's with Liam Neeson?
Yeah. How about that? That's a weird couple, isn't it? That's a weird coupling.
It's good. You know what I like? I like seeing Pam in her where she is now mentally. Like,
She's
the
grown.
whole
She's
like,
mature.
this is who I am. I ain't getting all dolled up for y'all. Fuck
Yeah, I love
off.
it. No makeup. Don't give a
Yeah,
damn.
I like
Love
it.
Yeah, man. Love it. Love it hard. All right. I almost punched some aviation mechanics today, but I thought that's going to be shitty. I don't want to do that.
Why? Why are we going to punch them?
I want to make sure I want to get the full news.
More
before I
information.
start
Okay.
knee jerking. But so y'all have all seen this insane video of the UPS plane crashing.
It's insane video. This truck
It was
driver just so happened to be
unbelievable.
filming, right?
Yeah. The death toll now is what, 12, I think, this morning.
Sad.
Over 20 hurt. There could be more deaths because it bounced on the street in Louisville and just exploded all over the place, smashed on the top of a warehouse, hurt a bunch of workers. Then I pick up, so I saw that the other day. That video was unbelievable. I don't think there's ever been a UPS plane crash, not to my knowledge.
Not to my knowledge either.
It had just finished a 2-month maintenance in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh,
Fuck.
shit.
Oopsies. In the Express News today, the UPS cargo jet that crashed and exploded Tuesday in Louisville spent much of September and October in San Antonio for maintenance. Okay. We have some of the world's greatest airline mechanics in this town. We're known for this. Like, they fly Air Force One down here to get it maintained.
Shit.
Yeah. The Trump's planes get maintenance here.
Didn't know that. I did not know that.
I've driven past Lackland over here, and I saw the Kansas City Chiefs plane parked over there one time. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And it turns out it was getting maintained. A lot of private jets, we're known for that. So before I don't want to throw anybody under the bus here, but we're known for our outstanding aviation mechanics in San Antonio. It says the MD-11 aircraft crashed about 5:15 p.m. rush hour traffic too, man. As it was departing for Honolulu, which, by the way, I just bought my kid a shirt and he's not received it yet. I hope it wasn't on this plane. That's a legit question. It was going to Honolulu.
Damn.
At least 12 killed, another 20 plus injured. Video showed the flames on the 32-year-old plane's left wing and a trail of smoke. The jet briefly lifted off the ground before crashing and exploding into a giant fireball. We've all seen the video by now. Flight tracking services showed that the jet was at San Antonio International Airport between September the 3rd and October the 18th. It was parked at and departed from ST Engineering facility at the airport's west side. Oopsies. I hope this is not... I hope it's just a horrible accident and not anybody screwed up in San Antonio. Because that would
it's as crazy as it sounds, just watching the video a few times. The pilot did to me, in that situation, the best, it's kind of like Denzel in Flight. Yeah, obviously, thoughts with those people that passed, but to me, it seemed like he did a decent job in the crash landing from the video I saw.
I thought you were about to say he did it drunk. Well, that was
the
best part of that.
God.
That was the best part of that movie. I'm actually drunk right now, sir.
Look, I don't want to overreact. I don't want to. This all just,
we can't.
Who knows? But it's like, wait a minute, the wing's on fire. Why are we taking off? It was still trying to take off. Obviously, it didn't catch fire till they were about to go in the air, I guess. I don't know. It just, how the fuck does that happen? A massive jetliner that big. I live right here by the airport. You see these big cargo planes come in and out of time all the time. They are way bigger than the passenger airlines we have.
Way bigger.
We don't have 747s and 737s, not much out here, that are passenger planes.
No.
We have a small airport. But these big-ass UPS, these FedEx planes, they're the size of the damn spruce goose coming in here. And we service Air Force One, tons of military planes. That plane that the Saudis gave to Trump that's all controversial as a gift. Did y'all see that?
What is that, like a 787? That thing is ridiculous. Yes.
The Qatari king gave Trump this massive jumbo jet. It's parked here. It's here in town. They're
it's here?
Yeah. They're make readying the thing so Trump can use it to do whatever the hell he wants. They may convert it to the new Air Force One, which has been super controversial because it was made by the Qataris, but they don't want Trump dead. They work great with him. But anyway, so it's so before I blame anybody, I want to make sure that there's legit blame to go around. But you just don't have that happen. And so for that to occur, it's absurd and ridiculous that happened. And all those people on the ground got killed. It's your worst nightmare.
Scariest thing for me leaving Boston, watching, if you've ever had to watch a plane get de-iced before you take off.
I've been on one.
I was like, man, can we just get another plane?
Dude.
That shit is like, I'm like literally like scared.
Dude. If you're older than the plane, then that should be an issue.
Well, Bouquet, you're not very old, but point taken. Like, I wouldn't get on a 50-year-old plane probably at this point in my life. If I found out it was 50, I probably wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Not bueno, man. Green Bay, Wisconsin, flying planes out of Green Bay.
Of course you did.
In the middle of the dead of
Of
winter.
course you did.
We had to bring these big trucks come over, these big giant looking things, and this big thing comes out, sprays this shit all over the wings. They're de-icing the plane. Yeah,
that shit's so scary.
Amazing. Golly.
That's one of those jobs where, because Jay Soul's in here, he's an airplane mechanic, and he said,
what's integrity. Up,
but you can't have a bad day. You know, like sometimes we might come in here and I'm like, man, Mike, I ain't got it today. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Or if you're the call center guy, whatever. If you're an airplane mechanic, you got to be locked in every day.
Mm-hmm.
Any moment, your 200 lives are on your screws and nuts and bolts.
Yep.
I wouldn't want that job. Thank God there's guys out there like Jay Soul that do. I wouldn't want that job because I'd want to kill myself if something happened and they found out it was my fault.
By the way, you guys want some quick breaking news?
I know where you're going. I have a statement. You want me to read it?
Yes.
All right. This is Texas Department. You talking about the Frisco police?
Yes.
What happened?
DPS and Frisco police have now given us a cause of death on Marshawn Nealon. If you're just joining the show live, Marshawn Nealon, the Cowboys defensive lineman, died last night. Texas Department of Public Safety troopers attempted to stop a vehicle for a traffic violation on the northbound lanes of the North Dallas Tollway near Keller Springs Boulevard. The driver refused to stop, resulting in a pursuit with DPS troopers. However, troopers lost sight of the vehicle and the pursuit was terminated. The vehicle was later located abandoned and had been involved in a crash on the southbound lanes of Dallas Parkway near Warren Parkway. DPS aircraft and troopers, along with the Frisco Police Department, searched the immediate area and found the driver, 24-year-old Marshawn Nealon of Plano, deceased from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So he got into a chase with the cops, got away from them, crashed the car, blows his head off. Whoa. No one that works with the Cowboys says, wow, this is not shocking. Everyone's it's blowing up now. No one can believe this.
That's why I'm kind of like, I'm a wait. That's what they're releasing so we can read it. Yeah. But
man,
it's always weird when everybody around him says there is no signs of him being this type of person that would take his own life.
Happens all the time, though. Yeah, you can't predict it. God Almighty, not good. That ain't bueno in the least, man. Cohen Stokes, Taylor, come on, man. What?
I don't know. He could be talking about. He could be catching up on the show. Who knows?
Maybe the way I worded it. Okay, maybe blows his head off was.
I thought he was talking about big penis for a second. There.
No, dude. Bouquet, don't make it worse. We've already stepped knee deep in it. I mean, it's unfortunate. Sorry, Cohen. That's a customer of GC Services. I apologize. It's fucked up. I'm sitting here talking about giant penises, plane crashes, and the Spurs. And this suicide comes down and it messes me up.
And it's not big or huge. It's giant.
What?
The penis.
The penis?
What? That was 15 minutes ago.
You should post a photo of it.
You know what?
This show can't handle.
I'd
We
look.
can't handle breaking horrible news.
No.
We just can't, and that's fine. It is what it is. But at least I admit we can't. We can't.
We can't.
Speaking of GC Services Roofing, Cohen is a former customer, and he has a beautiful roof because they sent a drone up on top of the roof, and they let us see the top of Cohen's house. It looks great. GC Services Roofing, and did he not get solar as well? Was Cohen the guy that got the solar? Or
I thought so. I thought Cohen had solar on. They removed the solar to put the roof. I'm not sure if he went back with it, but yeah,
well,
he had solar.
So GC Services Roofing and Construction now also partners up with Olympus Solar. So if you are looking to call GC about your roof in the coming weeks or months or the coming new year, and consider solar. GC's outstanding when it comes to doing roofs. They'll come and inspect your roof. Tell them you know us. They want to hear from you. They are members of our channel and watch our show each and every day. And they'll come out and they'll inspect your roof. And if it needs to be replaced, they'll replace it. And if you're looking to do solar, then in conjunction
Olympus,
with them, Olympus Solar, that is their partner. So put that logo of Olympus up there. It's a very cool logo.
It's one of the best logos we have. I love all of the logos,
cool.
but
So
their
GC
logo is awesome.
210-347-0426. But if you want to jump into that, there it is. Look at that. It's like Poseidon, the god of the ocean.
Like Zeus.
Oh yeah, actually that's Zeus. Yeah, he's coming down from Olympus. That's what that is. That's not
Rudy. That kind of looks like you.
That's Zeus. That's the white Rudy.
I mean, look, that guy's pretty tan.
Yeah, that's Matt Khalil holding his lightning bolt there.
Well, why am I going to regret bringing this story to our channel?
Call my boy David and everybody else over at Olympus Solar, 210-236-8314. Website, look them up online. It is Olympus Solar and GC Services Roofing. That's our two boys right there. They work in conjunction with each other. So get you a two-for job. Get you a new roof and get some solar put on there and get your heart right with Jesus. Because Rudy sent me this other report that said that now NASA now says the world has 1 billion years left before we run out of hospitable weather, because we're every day we lose more and more oxygen as a planet.
This was my punch 1A because it's like, okay, NASA, what do we like? You want to just scare us?
Yeah.
The freaking fear mongering that goes on for clicks drives me crazy.
World's
like,
coming to an end.
What am I supposed to do?
1 billion years.
It's like, you want me to go like this, NASA? You want me to take short breaths, NASA? Like, what am I supposed to do with that, NASA? Yeah. What am I supposed to do with this information other than for you? And then every website, NASA says we run out of oxygen. And the 80% of humans only read the headline, freak out, share it 1 million times. Now the whole world there. Now everybody thinks in the next 10 years we're all gonna die because we're gonna run out of oxygen. It's like, and if let's say we got a day, what can I do, NASA? What can I do with it? Is it stop drinking out of water bottles? What am I supposed to do? Help me out, NASA. You know what I'm saying? Them type of headlines, punch NASA, like giving me information that I can't do anything about, and just to scare the shit out of people.
Correct. I absolutely care about what happens to my great-grandchildren, but after that, them fuckers are on their own. The great-grandchildren, I don't give two shits about them people. If I even have any, who knows?
At all.
Yeah, so we have 1 billion years left of hospitable oxygen.
Well, we're going to Mars anyway.
Inhabitable oxygen. And the humans are going to end the earth long before the oxygen depletes. Come on, we're going to blow each other up. Or we're going to get smoked by the aliens.
I can see that.
So next week, for What You Watching Wednesday, because I haven't watched it yet, this weekend I'm gonna allot 2 hours of my time and watch something called The Age of Disclosure.
Okay, what's that about?
A new documentary that just came out. Bill Maher actually talked about this on his show. This is serious, and it's weird that it I don't know how I feel about it yet, but so we actually have like Marco. Speaking of Miami, Marco Rubio actually apparently is in this documentary quite a bit, and he's probably going to get some clapback because he is the highest ranking member of the government to finally admit that there's things going on that we don't know,
that we all knew,
or
but we just didn't have proof.
Some people some people on this planet are more privy to extraterrestrial type things, and we've never had a person of Marco Rubio's ranking that high in government
that could actually know
to admit that, yeah, there's stuff that our military and our CIA and Lord knows what other underground organizations, Men in Black, whatever. There's things that have gone on that are beyond our description.
I mean, not to go all weirdo on you, but you think it was regular Egyptians that built them big ass pyramids with every rock being different, and every rock is 700 pounds? You think that was a regular human, or you think that was something else?
I don't know.
I don't either.
But I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you I don't. I'm leaving the door.
I don't know. Did you say I'm leaving the world?
I'm leaving the door open.
Okay,
not leaving the world. No, I'm leaving the door open. All I know is this, man. I can't wait to see it. It's supposed to be
see
really
it now.
good, and it messes
I'm interested.
with your mind. Like, we have video now. Well, government, I don't know. They have video of aircraft doing things that no aircraft on the earth can do, like being able to hover and just take off at like 1,000 miles an hour. No aircraft on the planet can do that. I doubt they're making shit like that here in San Antonio when they're doing maintenance on their aviation. No. And so I look forward to seeing this thing called The Age of Disclosure. I'm gonna watch it before next Wednesday's what you watch in Wednesday.
I'm down.
And look, when you look at the earth, and look, Christians believe there's a heaven somewhere. So it's got to be somewhere, right? Physically, right? We just kind of morph there. All right. So I'm not trying to convince them, but all I know is that the earth is the size of one grain of sand on Miami Beach in comparison to the universe.
Sure.
There's no freaking way that we're the only little piece of sand on Miami Beach
that has Mike.
People on it.
Thank you, Mike.
I agree. What we don't know, and we always assume that the technology is so much superior. Well, those aircraft they have are. Who knows? Maybe they're inferior, or maybe we are. Maybe we're the alien. Maybe we're the aliens. Maybe they're checking us out because we've sent satellites to see their asses. Who knows?
I don't know if they're aliens or whatever, but I don't think we're the only people here in the universe.
I don't want to.
I refuse to believe that.
Yeah, I don't want to come off as being a kook because I'm not. I've never been this guy, but. The more I think about it, it's possible that we could have contact with somebody else out there.
For sure.
And probably in Ellie's lifetime, your 6-year-old. This is possible, I think. And I don't say that lightly because, I always say how, humans always think that they're living in the most important time in the Earth's timeline. Whatever. We're just you and I and Bookie.
It's a number.
We're 3 more farts in the wind.
Yeah.
This Earth is over 1 billion years old. We've had people on this earth hundreds of thousands of years, millions of years. If you look at the bones they've dug up of ancient whatever turned into humans. We always think that the time we're living in is the most relevant time on the planet. No, I don't think that. However, we now have technology, obviously, that is so above the pale of anything humans have ever been experienced to with AI, that it would not shock me that in the next 100-ish years, we wind up having legit evidence that the whole world can see that we are not alone in the universe.
I agree.
Just saying.
Can I give you a pre what you're watching for Wednesday?
Anyway, all that to say, we're going to get smoked out of the universe by aliens long before the oxygen depletes.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Sorry.
Just saw this tweeted out. Rudy, I think this will interest you. Sorry, I'm doing a little racial profiling here.
It's what we do.
April 24th.
We're going to win that bitch.
They are coming out with April 24th, 2026. They're coming out with a Michael Jackson biopic. Color me interested. Color me interested.
I saw it's Jermaine Jackson's son is playing Michael.
I did not know that. That is very interesting as well.
And it's online.
Miles Teller is in this movie, is he not?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
And if it's more than 7 black people in the film, it's usually done by Lionsgate. Is it Lionsgate?
That's a good question. I'll look it up.
Is it Lionsgate? Lionsgate.
Big old long black one.
Tyler Perry opened that door and we followed him in. I'm almost positive. I don't know. but I bill in the
I
vet.
I regret to inform you, Rudy. It is indeed Lionsgate.
I fucking told you. I told you.
Oh my
I
God.
told you.
Is this why so many black dudes have lions tattooed on their arms and
I
legs?
don't know, dude.
Y'all like
But
lions?
anytime, if there's a cast of more than 4 or 5 black people, the only studio that's gonna green light it is Lionsgate. I knew it, and I had no clue about this. Shout out to Lionsgate.
God.
I'll be there when it opens. Sounds like a great film.
There is a football game tonight I want to address just for a minute before we get out of here. But
Sure,
first,
let's go.
let me say that tomorrow, if you come to the remote that me and Rudy are doing,
Yes.
Texas Cheer Liquor on Bulverde and Evans, we're giving away in the building t-shirts. All right. They're red and black. They look great. They got the logo on the front. They say love you hard on the back. Got all sizes. And all you have to do is come in and purchase something 5% off when you mention in the building, and you get a free t-shirt with your 5% discount. Where'd we make the shirts? Of course, Sammy's Embroidery, the only place we would ever go to make shirts or hats or pants. At some point, we'll wind up with an in-the-building tablecloth and maybe some big signings, big squiggly guy that people put in the car lot. You can get signs on those things. Sammy does signs, and Sammy ships, so it does not matter where you live in the world. He can't ship to alien planets. He's limited to the Earth, but wherever you live on Earth, Sammy will ship you whatever it is you need. Visit his store if you're in San Antonio, just south of the mall on San Pedro North Star Mall. That is 210-824-3900 or samsembroidery.com. Samsembroidery.com. All right, Jeff Traylor. My boys back at it tonight. They're fighting Roadrunners. I haven't seen
Florida.
the line. I'm assuming that we're a full 7-point dog, are we not?
13.5.
Yeah, okay.
No way.
Yeah. South Florida's good.
I'm taking the runners to cover.
Look at my man. Hey, we run November. Good luck to the Birds. They had a hell of a fight tonight. South Florida have a loss. They wouldn't win the conference. Memphis would if the playoffs began today, but South Florida is very talented. I've talked about South Florida before. We talked about Jeff and lack of money. UTSA would kill to have a quarter of what South Florida has in spending. I hate
They
that
have a stadium on campus, don't they?
Rudy, they have a $10 million football roster. Yeah, on-campus stadium in Tampa, Florida. Gorgeous campus. And they got a badass coach whose name is being mentioned with a lot of these jobs, you know. And it's a UTSA program that I don't even think has $1 million roster. I don't think it's in the 7.
I would say no.
South Florida spent just a skosh over $10 million on this roster.
How?
And we're in the same conference as them. Sucks.
Jeff just said last week, I need more money.
Need more money, Mike. Need more money.
Every time if you put a camera in Jeff's face, props to him. You put a camera in Jeff's face, he's going to tell you he needs money.
Mm-hmm. And it was the Memphis coach, by the way. He's the one that took a shot at Jeff. He's always bitching about money. Hell, they pay him $3 million. He ought to give away some of his own because that coach is jealous that Jeff makes way more than he does.
Yeah.
It's the reason we have Jeff. So it's like we can have Jeff and no decent players. Or maybe Bouquet's been wanting to get rid of Traylor all year. Maybe this is what you have to do. Go cheap with your coach and then use that money to pay guys.
That's what it seems like.
That's what it seems like. So I have reached out to people. And I begged them, tell me for real, is Jeff Traylor actually a candidate for the Auburn job?
And what was their response?
No comment. I don't know what to tell you. And
Mike, I didn't know what to think of this when I first saw it. I was like, let me ask Mike.
It's no one credible, but there's multiple people that cover Auburn that insist that Jeff is at least number 2, if not number 1 on Auburn's current list right now. I want to be in the, because I always say I keep it real. You know, I think Jeff and I aren't best buddies.
I didn't say that.
But I know you didn't, but I don't want that out there. I would have a hard time believing that Jeff is the number 1 candidate at Auburn. I'm not
maybe
saying
not number 1.
Maybe not number 1. Because he is a Texan. He's made a big name for himself here in Texas. Now, maybe Auburn's looking to recruit Texas more. They realize, holy shit, we've just got to get into Texas. Alabama's recruiting Texas.
That's the fastest way through Jeff Traylor.
I know. He's the best recruiter in the state of Texas. And that's why he was so beloved at UT and Arkansas. Those Charlie Strong teams and those that underachieved, a lot of those kids were brought in by Jeff. I've always said Jeff Traylor would be a dangerous man with some money in his pocket. And if he could just have a quarter of what South Florida's got, he'd have a better team than South Florida because he's that good of a coach. I got a big fat no comment from 3 different people. So I don't know, man. I don't know. They're just trying to drive it up. But let me say this. And we've talked about Jeff leaving since the day he walked in the damn
Wherever, Arkansas,
Tech,
Oklahoma State, every job.
All I know is there's so many jobs open right now. They got to hire somebody. You know how many teams need a coach? What, 10? How many Power Fours need a coach right now? 9?
A lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
So let me say this for UTSA people too. Maybe you're not worried so much that he gets one of these open SEC or Big Ten jobs. But what you need to be worried about is Jeff replacing the guy that gets that job. So I'm not worried about Jeff going to Auburn. I'm worried about Jeff going to the school that needs a guy because their guy went to Auburn. See what I'm saying?
I like that take.
Power 4.
I like that take. Because you and I are both under the impression that it is not, and I would not blame him, but you're at the point where it's like, look, I've done all I can.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Dr. Campos' fault. It's not the boosters' fault. It just is what it is here.
Yeah.
But I have other goals I want to reach.
Yeah.
And, I want to play in a playoff. I can't do that here because we're strapped for cash. But I love that take, Mike. Maybe it won't be Arkansas or Penn State or LSU or, Auburn. But if, Sonny Dykes goes to LSU or Sonny Dykes goes to Auburn or Penn State, then maybe TCU swoops in and takes Traylor. That's the best take I've heard on this so far. It ain't about the big jobs that are open. It's about the ones that open up.
Correct.
Because they leave. I love that take.
Watch the coach at South Florida. Watch the coach at Tulane, who Jeff just beat the other night and called out. That guy is a hot name in the state of Louisiana. John Sumrall's the coach at Tulane. I'm not saying he's number 1 on the list, but the governor's already said we need to get somebody we need to get somebody from this state. We need to get somebody who Sumrall would be a good pick for LSU, and that would open up the Tulane job. So I'm not saying that we should watch out for LSU. You need to watch out for Tulane. You need to watch out for South Florida, just like Rudy just said. Oh, my God. If Sonny decided to retire,
the
first guy that they call.
Without a doubt.
So that's what worries me. Not him going to Penn State, him going to the school that loses the guy that goes to Penn State. That's the difference in the money.
And if you put Jeff, and as a man, as a competitive son of a bee as he is, it drives you to be like, damn, what? Because if he goes to one of those schools, a Power 4 with a $5, $10, $20 million budget, he's going to a playoff, and he is going to be one of the best coaches in the country, without the shadow of a doubt. So it's got to keep him up at night.
Yeah.
What could I do with the budget?
It just takes one program with the guts to bring him in.
Right.
I don't think it should take guts, but that's the narrative on him. So that's how I feel about that going into this game tonight. And if they can, if they cover the 13, Bouquet, you going to bet on this game?
I definitely might. Yes.
All right. Was it 13.5?
Yep.
If UTSA gets to within single digits of them, because they're so much better than UTSA on paper, talent wise. If we are within a touchdown of them, I consider that a victory. Jeff won't, but I do. All right, let's do money. Aaron Canoper's in the building, $4.99. Morning, fellas. Birds up. It's game day. Hopefully the Birds don't get crushed too bad by the South Florida Bulls. Yeah, we just talked about that. Trey fans in here. Matt Khalil's ex is doing him a solid. His DMs are now full with offers from curious ladies. Yeah, no doubt about that.
And men.
Okay, Bouquet. Yes, let's be inclusive. Yes, and men. You think, Bouquet, did you take Helga with you on this trip?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Does she know how many gay bars there are in the Miami-Dade greater county area? Broward County,
she does, but she obviously doesn't know how gay I am. So, bang again.
Where's this bachelor party? Is it going to be
everywhere?
Is it going to be at Buns with a Z?
It definitely might.
He's
Definitely
playing a
might.
Trump course.
That's true.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
what are
to
you
be game
playing the
to play
Trump
there.
course? That's great. I love that.
That'll be interesting. I think that's Sunday because Saturday I might be going to Miami, Syracuse.
This better.
Football.
Are you sure you want to go play the Trump course? This could be a setup, sir.
This absolutely this could be the setup. You guys
Rudy and I
definitely might need a new producer.
do I need to have a meeting with Rudy and figure out what we would do in case you don't ever return?
Yeah, I mean, you guys should have just like an emergency book, and you open it up, and you know what to do.
You probably should. Rogie's in the building. $5. Thank you, man. Bookie is Austin. Go up yourself with an F, but no one gonna mess with you. Fire shirt Uncle Rudy and punch YouTube censorship. Rogie, golly. I appreciate the money, but once again, we've got to type our messages coherently, Mijo. Coherent messages must be typed. I don't have any idea what you just wrote, Rogie. I love you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Apparently YouTube apparently YouTube is stupid with their whatever word fixtures.
I'm on to Cincinnati. I got Hulu.
Yeah.
I've forgotten all about YouTube. Jorge, my man, I'll take the Bills if I have not used them. Oh, Survivor League. He's one of the last two guys remaining. Has he picked Buffalo?
Both are in now.
Okay. So
who did Rue pick?
Seattle versus Buffalo this week.
No, he picked Seattle versus Arizona.
Yeah, but Seattle versus Buffalo to see who goes on.
In the Survivor pool, yeah.
Okay, cool. So we have two dudes left in the Survivor League, and the
This
sooner
could
we can
go
get
on
these
forever.
two dudes out, we can get the winner paid, and we can restart and get everybody back in and do the second half of the season.
That'd be cool.
We could
All
split
right,
it,
man. What's that?
I hate when fantasy guys do that.
Don't.
I hate.
Worst case,
it's their money. They want to do that. I'm fine with it because it gets us back involved in it. We can reopen the deal.
I know Rube. Rube is Gen X. He ain't trying to split no money. He wants it all.
Probably. Yeah, he's got freaking bills. We're the lost generation.
He's a Vegas whore. He got to go back to Vegas.
We're the generation that got skipped over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and Ass is worried.
We're the middle child. We're in between the boomers and the Zers, and we're just like, both of y'all suck.
Yeah, millennials are weird. Yeah, and NASA's worried about the oxygen. Shit, it's gonna be the humans that ruin this world.
Yeah.
All right, go Runners. Birds up and God bless. Thanks everybody. Tomorrow it's a noon start. Y'all get your asses over there and watch this show. Rudy and I are going to be doing the show at Texas Cheer Liquor, store number 6, Bulverde and Evans up in Stone Oak. In the building T-shirt. Get into the Buffalo Trace raffle. We'll see you mañana at noon. Thank you to Bookie. Hey, be safe this weekend, sir. I expect you to be back on Tuesday, okay?
Fingers crossed.
Show up to the golf.
Roll on tape.
If there's like unmarked black Escalades and stuff, don't play. Keep going. Isn't there a course for Cubans you can go play?
Rudy, if there's a Trump sign that I can, safely piss on, I'll gladly do it for you.
All right.
I got a $20 Zelle waiting on you.
Okay.
Yeah, pee on the bushes. That'll really make your sister want to have you back and let me and Rudy come stay too. Yeah, do that. All right, we're done. Y'all be good. Speaking of peeing, I got to go. Love y'all hard. See everybody. See you later.
We got to keep on